think the urban environments of the future look like spaces that are very inviting, that are very inclusive, that really focus on providing quality of space to improve the quality of life of the residents of our cities. At the same time as we're creating these spaces, I think it's really important that they are also environmentally forward. And I think that's where lighting becomes a really integral part of our design process. Lighting allows us to create spaces that are inviting to those that visit them, that encourage social interaction, but also it's a way to showcase perhaps new technologies that can be very environmentally conscious. LED lighting that can use less energy, and also lighting that can be adaptable so that as different uses of the space change throughout the day or throughout the seasons, lighting can support those uses and adjust as needed.
The first trend that we're seeing that's really affecting the way that we conceptualize and design urban environments is the extended use into the evening of outdoor public spaces. So traditionally, public parks would be used during the day and then close after night. However, we're seeing an uptick in the activity late into the evening for all various different types of program types. Understanding that those program needs are different today than they were years ago is really critical to being able to design a suitable lighting solution that meet the project's design goals. The second trend that we're seeing is stakeholder awareness and interest in futuristic and smart technologies. So there's buzzwords like IoT, smart city that have been publicized, but really require a substantial amount of education to the client. So when we're designing, it's critical for us to educate our clients and also ask the right questions to make sure that they really understand what the technology involves and if it's really right for their application and that they understand the budget and coordination implications. And then the third trend is a greater focus and awareness on energy consumption, the environmental impacts, and also all the dark sky ordinances. Government agencies are really clamping down on lighting in the environment. So we as designers have to be more creative and come up with different strategies so we can put the right light at the right place at the right time to satisfy the project aesthetics, but also meet all those agency requirements.
Smart technology has a big role in the design of public outdoor spaces. Oftentimes when we design public spaces, we are working with very limited budgets, usually city budgets, and we're also working with limited maintenance capacity. So we need to be very conscientious to have or incorporate elements that are technologically forward, but can still allow for ease of maintenance, ease of replacement, and be cost effective. In working with CIMI and HLB, I think we have found the right balance for these elements, where we usually start projects by interviewing the client and asking them what are their goals. Based on their goals, then we make a recommendation on a series of elements that again can be technologically forward, but still be affordable within their budgets and maintenance requirements. And Weston Square is a great example of a project where we did that. And as we started interviewing the client, which is a nonprofit in a joint venture with the city of Dallas, we realized that one of their biggest issues was maintenance. So working with them, we decided to combine a series of smart technologies that in fact facilitated their maintenance with smart lighting that allowed the city to know remotely if lighting was out, or smart irrigation systems that allowed them to see if there was too much water use or too little water use, therefore indicating there was a breakage.
With Isabel and her team, we designed a smart trellis essentially that held all these different technologies, and they held Wi-Fi and fans and weather monitors and outlets and lighting that would provide an environment that would support the needs of visitors through the day and also through the evening.
In working with lighting designers such as HLB Lighting, we find a great partnership that allows us to come together with concepts that will expand that experience of using the public space and how it reflects in the overall results of the built environment.